Hi guys, welcome back to FVSD Life. For today's video I'll be telling you guys part 2 of the kitty cat journey, and next week I'll be talking to you about me being on the autistic spectrum and how and what it's like, and yeah, so if you enjoy this video, hit a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. So from last video I said about me finding out that the cats, the kittens, were both female, and I named them Star and Luna, and they were both unsocialised, so they were still scared of me, they were scared of everyone. So I was, and it sounds very bizarre, but I was sleeping in the kitchen to just let them know that you are safe, you know, like we're not going to hurt you or anything. So they also didn't like being touched either, and so a few tips that I used was, one of them which was I swaddled the kittens in a towel, and this is sort of what this does is sort of makes them feel protected in a way. It reminds them of Mama Cat as well, and with this towel I put on a little bit of fell away just to make them feel more calm and more, you know, less scared as well. So obviously when they're wrapped up in the towel with their head poking out, they do still look unbelievably scared. But what I would do is I would stroke just a little middle bit between their eyebrows and just gently like this, and because that's one of their scent glands, I think, just here, and also they have scent glands on the whiskers, so I would gently massage that as well. And so I would do Luna and my mum would do Star, and I would do Luna because she was more scared, and also I felt like she trusted me more. And so it wasn't easy, but I still did it. When it came to me feeding them, I would just put the food out. When I was putting the food out, it was very bizarre because they wouldn't be there, but then straight after, when I was putting the food out, they'd both be sitting on a chair, sitting there staring at me. And so this is a good sign. This meant that they were trusting me enough to be in the same room as me, but they didn't want to be touched. Unfortunately, around this time, Luna did become quite ill. She couldn't keep any food down, and so this was worrying me. Also, she wouldn't drink any water, and I was absolutely terrified. I took her to the vets. They felt her tummy and they said, I don't want to alarm you, but I could feel something. And he was like, I want to take an x-ray, and do you have any insurance? I had none. I had no insurance at all, which is very banana-ish, I'm not going to lie. It's a very silly thing to do. If you do have any pets, please do get pet insurance. Obviously I was terrified, like, this is my baby, and so he suggested, okay, well, what about going to PDSA in Hendon? And if you don't know about PDSA, it's a charity for animals. The PDSA in Hendon is a veterinary surgery sort of thing, and so, and because it's a charity, if you can prove you're on benefits, they'll give you they'll treat your animals for a reduced charge. And also they offered to spay my kittens for free, which was fantastic, for a donation, which was fine because I was happy to donate anything. Well, like £5 I think I donated, and I also gave them some kitten food as well. When it came to Luna's appointment, she was shaking in the box, like the entire carry-up was shaking. Thankfully for my friend, she actually took me there to take Luna. I took her into the room to get her checked. The lady said, okay, I'd like her to have an ultrasound. And I was like, okay. She said it, and I also booked in the appointments to get both the cats fixed as well. And so what I yeah, so the week after I took Luna in to get her ultrasound done. That was really, it was rather annoying because, well no, not annoying, it was just that because they were giving her something to put her to sleep for a little bit, she couldn't eat. So that was rather complicated because I was feeding her next to Star, but I still made it work, so that was brilliant. I took Luna into the vets. It was, they took her, it was the longest 2 hours of my life. Eventually they phoned up and said Luna's awake now, she's ready to be collected. So I was like, brilliant, okay. So I went in, saw Luna, she was shaking like a leaf, and I was worried. I was like, did she try to bite anyone or anything? And said no, she's probably the most well behaved cat we've had all day. Well, best behaved animal all week. I was like, oh brilliant, okay. And so Luna was huddled up against me, and the woman said, okay, so there is a lump, but it's just trapped wind, which made absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I said, well, it doesn't really explain why she's not keeping her food down. And the woman did actually give her a anti-sickness injection, which was brilliant as well. So the woman said, is it possible that she could be allergic to something? I said, maybe, but they said, well, just try and change her on to something else. I was like, okay. So they both were on Whisker's kitten food, so I switched them to Felix, and they've both been absolutely fine ever since. Yeah, trap wind didn't make sense, but Luna was fine afterwards. They are both chipped. I got that done under the vets that they were under for free. So yeah, I can't remember when they first started headbutting. So like started asking for strokes, but they did. It was incredible. They both just started asking for strokes, and they both started purring, and because they started to trust us more, we did make the decision to open the kitchen door and let them into the other parts of the house, which they absolutely loved. With my bedroom, it's got loads of, well, my bedroom's sort of like a safe zone for them. With my bed, they do like to hide underneath my bed as well. To this day, they hate being picked up. They hate it with a passion. They love being stroked. Luna loves her booty scratches. She loves it so much. Star is her royal kittiness. She loves to be the queen of the world. Luna, she's just a little princess. And yeah, oh, when they were kittens, oh my gosh, did Luna hide wherever she can. We have a large freezer, and when they were little, they were tiny. Luna got behind our freezer, the chest freezer, underneath where the electrics were. And so, I'm not kidding you, it was like a daily thing. Every single day she would do this. And this was before I put in the fell-away plug-in, which did actually eventually stop her made her more calm and more trusting of me. And yeah, Luna would hide wherever she could. She also got in behind the filing cabinet, like inside, like not in the drawer, but she actually jumped into the back of the inside of the filing cabinet, which was so annoying because it took me and my mum the entire day to try and get her out. Eventually, we didn't even put any food out. It was really annoying. You know, it was like, why didn't we think of putting the food out first? So yeah, so Luna eventually got out. Star and Luna don't really like anyone else aside from us. They love to be stroked, hate being picked up. They're okay with being on the lap. It's only if it benefits them, only if they want to be on someone's lap, but they will smush up next to us to ask to be stroked. And yeah, alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Next week I'll be talking to you about me being on the autistic spectrum, me being diagnosed, and also about autism in fetal alpha spectrum disorder. Alright, you guys, take care and stay safe. Bye!